Grove Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Got enough for the first. There's a little room there. The 20. He's at the into the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
And as a coach, you're just hoping.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Hardy. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Makes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Simmons to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time. Picked up. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Running inside, it's Hardy. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Simmons on play action. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play but just couldn't find anybody open. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Simmons. Got his man on the right. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simmons. He wants to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. It's caught. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his big tight end. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no... Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go right back to Hardy. Picks up the first down. There's some room. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Simmons. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, give to Hardy. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. Finds the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time. Turning it on! Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk,
snags it and he's open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trucks through the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him, and it's a sack. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got it. Return's going to get it up around. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. The run inside. It's Roberts. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good job by this offense getting the first down, but we got to be in a hurry, right? The clock's going to stop, but not for long, and we got to have some urgency on this drive.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you, so I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down, so you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Quarterback making checks. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over and absolutely hard. Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 off.
He's loose on the left. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Give to the left, it's Hardy. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hands it off on the counter. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's average...
Got some room headed to the goal line. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They go play action with Simmons. Fires complete on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Hardy. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He's now up to 52 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Might be changing the route. Here's Simmons to throw. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal for this offense. Here's Hardy. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing.
Touchdown, Tiger. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Austin Simmons, the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense. Throwing Simmons. Makes the catch and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To throw, it's Simmons. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Simmons on the play fake. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to Hardy. Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Simmons on play action. Buying some time as he moves left. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Ready? Blue 22.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Roberts. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, they're after him! And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kick.
Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. In the red area, it's Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They go play action with Simmons. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Tigers.
Right. Lily. Ready.
From the gun, give to Hardy. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Simmons throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play. And this offense is threatening with a first down. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Between the hedges, Sanford Stadium and Athens. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. These teams might have to brave the elements in this one. Isn't that right, Holly Rowe?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. There's a crease, and he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Still looking, on the move. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Pretty solid. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Here's Simmons to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Here comes the heat, and they got it.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Calls his own number. Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Simmons. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
With the catch, it's Harris. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? No, they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Picks up the first down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the #1 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Mustangs, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium in Athens. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. 16. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get it. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Simmons on the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got a man. It's Lee. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a give to Hardy. Taking it the other way. Makes it past him. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. Final play of the quarter coming. On first down, it's Hardy again. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Making side adjustments here. Simmons. Finds his man. It's Hardy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Finds his tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Line gets set, first down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time. Maybe a crease. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Again, it's Hardy. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to Hardy. Pickup of 8. It's now second and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run inside. It's Hardy. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Tigers getting set on first and 10. The give to Hardy. Gain of right at 7 yards, second and 3 coming.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing Simmons. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Fakes to grab. He did not. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.